Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Summer's here and I am super excited to bring you this video on vegan and cruelty-free drugstore sunscreens. I have a great selection of products to share with you today, and I may even turn this into a series as I keep finding more sunscreens that are worth sharing. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and be on the lookout for more. The most important part of my morning skincare routine is sunscreen. It's very important to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun all year long, not only in the summer months. During the summer months, we tend to be more outdoors and expose a little more skin. For this reason, it is important to protect our skin from sun damage caused by UVA and UVB rays. And this can happen even if you're indoors. If you're sitting by the window, whether it's in an office or a home, those sneaky rays just come through the windows. If you're not familiar with these rays, UVA rays can penetrate your skin and cause premature aging and wrinkles, and UVB rays can cause sunburn and skin cancer. Basically, sunscreens are your real anti-aging creams. So don't forget to apply, and apply. For more information, I will leave a link on the description box below. It's an article on cancer.gov, so check it out. And unfortunately, no, FPF in foundation or in moisturizer is not enough to provide the right coverage from these rays. You would need a substantial amount of each in your skin in order to provide the right coverage. So imagine how much extra foundation and moisturizer you will need to lather on in order to achieve appropriate usage. Sunscreen, please. If you're not used to sunscreen, this might feel like extra work, an extra step. I hear you. I used to feel the same way, but once I made it a must in my morning skincare routine, I saw many benefits to my skin, and now it's my favorite step in my routine. If you want to know how I remove my sunscreen at the end of the day, watch my nighttime skincare routine. I will link it up here. Sunscreen needs more than a cleanser to be broken down and removed properly. I also had mentioned on my last video that I suffer from eczema and rosacea, so I had to make sure that these sunscreens are mainly fragrance-free and good for sensitive skin. So I rounded up this first bunch that are mineral-based for that reason, to try them and see how they apply on the skin. Since these are drugstore sunscreens, they are at an affordable price range, so it's easy to take care of your skin, your largest organ, without breaking the bank. And I will also use a cast rate. I'm gonna make it from 0 to 3, 0 being no cast at all and 3 being the highest cast. And now, without further ado, let's begin. That was a lengthy intro. So I'm first gonna start with the Alba Botanica Sensitive Mineral Sunscreen. I'm going to apply a considerate amount and begin to work it into the skin. I will start with the lowest FPF to the highest. This one has an FPF of 30, it's fragrance free and water resistant. I gotta say, a lot of these sunscreens have an initial cast, but I noticed they seem to fade to a certain level once it's worked into the skin. This sunscreen will be good for people with drier skin since it's very moisturizing. I consider my skin to be on the dry side, especially during the summer here in California, so this one is perfect for me. If you are in more humid areas, this might feel a little heavy, but if you have super dry skin, I recommend you give this one a try. Because this sunscreen is very moisturizing, I think it will be perfect for winter months as well. This sunscreen is also good for when you're going to work out or play sports outside. It stays put very well without melting into your eyes. I had no stinging or irritation in my eyes, so it's a nice formula. As far as cast rate, I rate this one a 1.5, but after working it into the skin, it was more like a 1. This sunscreen under makeup is great too. I did a makeup video on this day right after I applied it, and it was fine. I will link the video on the top right corner so you can check it out. This sunscreen is also reef safe, which means that they do not contain chemicals that cause coral bleaching, so it's safe to use when you go to the beach for a swim. And second, it's the Babo Botanicals Clear Sink Sunscreen. This one has an FPF of 30 as well. It's fragrance free for extra sensitive skin, reef safe, was not labeled in the package, but it's stated on their website, and water resistant. This sunscreen was different. It was very light and non-greasy, and it left a good finish on my skin. You do have to work it into the skin quicker than the Alba Botanica one because it sets faster, but this one is one of my favorites to use on the primer and makeup. I think this one will work with all types of skin, especially oily skin. So if you don't like heavy sunscreens, this is the one for you to try. What is also great about this sunscreen is that it's such a sensitive formula that it is safe to use on babies and kids. I have used it on my kids who also suffer from eczema like me, and it has worked very well on them. Also, I had no stinging or irritation in my eyes. I would give this one a cast rate of 1 as well. As I mentioned before, it works really well under makeup. I will link the look I made after applying this sunscreen as well. I also tried their lip tint in Crimson Rose and I loved it. They also have other shades. I love this color, the fact that it has an SPF of 15 and it's water resistant. Sun protection is better than no protection. And now we're moving on to sunscreens with the SPF of 50. I mainly use SPF 30 when I know I'm staying home or going to be indoors most of the day, and SPF 50 if I know I will be outdoors for a long time, running errands or doing activities. And that brings me to the third sunscreen, which is Goddess Garden Sport. And it has an SPF of 50 and it's water resistant and reef safe as well. It's safe for sensitive skin. It states that it's unscented, so I don't think it's completely fragrance free, but it didn't bother my skin at all. This one for sure is my favorite one for working out or playing sports. The sunscreen stays put so well. It didn't run into my eyes when I was sweating, so no stinging or irritation. This one has the same consistency as the Alba Botanica, so it's very hydrating, making it perfect for dry skin and for winter months. Believe it or not, that's when the sun is closest to the earth, so your skin will need all the protection that it can get. I will give this a cast rate of 1.5 for initial application, but after working it into the skin, the cast faded to a 1. I don't have a video putting makeup on after the application, but I have used it under makeup and it works great. And last but not least, it's Baby Bum with an SPF of 50. It's water resistant, it's for sensitive skin and fragrance free. They label their products as reef friendly, but not reef safe. And because of this is a sunscreen that I will not wear to go to the beach, but makes a great sunscreen for just normal everyday use. This sunscreen is great for all types of skin. It's moisturizing while being very light on the skin. I was impressed, especially for being a higher SPF. I will definitely be using this sunscreen during winter months as well. I had no stinging or irritation in my eyes, so it stayed put very well and works well under makeup. Yes, I do have a video of the look I made after applying this sunscreen. I will link it to the top right corner of the screen. I'm giving this an initial cast rate of 1.5 to a 1 after being worked into the skin. The cast did subside after it was blended in. I also tried their sunscreen lip balm with an SPF of 30 and it's very moisturizing and it's my favorite daytime lip balm. And this wraps up my first round of sunscreens, drugstore edition. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you found it to be very informative. As I mentioned earlier, I might turn this into a series as I find more sunscreens worth mentioning and sharing with you and are vegan and cruelty-free and for sensitive skin. I go through sunscreens pretty quickly because I use them every day. The ones from this video, they're pretty much gone. So if you have any other suggestions, please leave in the comments down below. And as soon as I have any new ones, I will make another video of the next bunch. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ida. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit the notification bell to let you know when my next video is uploaded. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Ooh. Woo! Into frame because it's blurry. My face is blurry. Blurry. Oh, is it getting there? There it goes.